Hi everyone, today we'll be opening one box of Perfect Order ETB. So this is not the one from Pokemon Center, but it will do, I guess, since it's very hard to get the Pokemon Center version. So yeah, let's take a look at the box art. So featured in this series is actually Zygarde. So you can see the color scheme and whatnot reflects Zygarde's iconic color. So in the ETB, you'll be actually getting 9 packs of Perfect Order, one promo card featuring this Tyrant, 65 card sleeves, Pokemon Energy 40, and this card, this booklet on a list of cards for this series, damage counter dice, which is quite useful, and we also get a legal coin flip die, one plastic coin, this box itself, and a code card. Okay, so this is what you get based on the picture. Without further ado, yeah. So when you buy ETB, I mean, preferably it's better to get it sealed, but there's also been cases where it's been resealed because, you know, in some places in the country also, Japan also, they've been, if you get it from Pokemon Center, right, you'll be unsealed. You'll remove the cling wrap. And since Pokemon doesn't use unique branded, so resealing it can just be done if you have the proper equipment. So yeah, there's always a risk. Buy from trusted sellers or from Pokemon Center itself. Also, one thing I forget to mention is I noticed that there's actually box art. I'm not sure if I mentioned in the previous video, yeah, but when I opened the ETB for Ascended Heroes, but there's actually art based on the cards. You can see Clefairy, Zygarde, Meowth. Who's this? Is it Starmie? Starmie, yes. These are main characters in this series. So very nice box art. Okay, so let's take a look at the booklet. The booklet mainly is like a checklist, on what kind of Pokemon is good. Zygarde using his iconic move if you play ZA. So the main hits are basically at the back. Yeah, I think it's not a very big set. So yeah, for the art cards, the AR cards, we have Rowlet, Talonflame, Rose, then Danny, Clefairy, Espurr, Probopass. Is that EX? No. Drapion, Doublade, Reticat, Starmie. Oh, this Clefairy is quite cute. Hopefully you can pull it. This Zygarde is a very nice EX. So as well. Oh, interesting, it doesn't have the other X legendary, it only has the Y. Okay. Just so a lot of ZA cards. Naveen, Luminos City, Terragon, Secret Ash. And I think the main waifu card for this series is actually Rosa. So Rosa's Encouragement. Very nice card, super colourful. I'm hoping to pull the jet one, but the box price is not dropping. I mean, recently it's about $60-$70. It's affordable, but most of the hits are quite cheap. I'm better off using the money to buy the hits, except for Rosa, of course. Rosa's the only expensive one. And Meowth is quite popular as well. This Mega Zygarde. I think all of the SARs are nice, including this MUR, of course. Because for this Zygarde, I noticed they actually feature the different forms of Zygarde subtly. Something which I didn't notice. I thought it's just the beam or ray particles, but yeah, it's the different form, the perfect form and the incomplete forms. Yeah, quite cool. Okay, without further ado, it's a very nice book. Let's take a look at the box art one final time. Ooh, they got a zoom in version on the other side. Okay. This green is actually the color of my Game Boy Color. The first device I had when I was young. Oh, it's quite cute sleeves. This is basically the smallest unit of Zygarde. So when you have multiple of it, it will form the different forms. quite a cool Pokemon. Tyrant here. The basic energy. Oh, it's a die. Oh, it's quite cute. It's a soft one. Okay. Then we got the dice. Quite interesting, they picked yellow. I thought it would be all green, since Zygarde colour is green. Okay, let's count the packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 packs. So we have our dear friend from the previous ETB, Pikachu EX, to accompany us as we open. Hopefully he can bless us with some good hits. Let's start off with pack number 1. Okay. First pack is the Meowth pack. Actually, I'm not sure whether... maybe I'll be using a code card, sorry. I think the... is it 1 card? 2 card? I think 3 card? 3 card to the front? Nope. Okay, I got it wrong. 1 card is sufficient. Yeah. So give me a chance to get it right. Oh, we got Rosa encouragement. Marvel. Okay. Let's put it this way. Pack number 2. And just to be safe, I'll just put 1 card to the front, which should be correct. Okay, got Lightning Energy, Hole Digging, Sneevy, Seal, Halucha. There's quite a nice MA card for Halucha. I think Ascended Heroes, Regiswater, Stick, Esper, Pinnacle. Ooh, Growing Energy. It's quite a nice card. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides grass energy. The grass Pokemon this card is attached to gets 20 HP. Okay, just to make your grass more tanky, I guess. Yeah, so for this perfect order, right, they actually have a booster box. So yeah, if you don't want, oh, this is a Zygarde bag. Okay. Very nice pack up. Yeah, so I think ideally, if there's booster boxes, it's better to open booster boxes because you are guaranteed like X amount of hits. I mean, at least 8 to 10 hits at least, if I'm not wrong. But if you open ETBs, right, it's actually like, there's no guarantee hits. So there's a chance that you may get nothing. Okay, got Gengar. Infinite Shadow. If it's knocked out by damage from an attack from an opponent's Pokemon, put it in your hand. Ooh! But I guess your opponent still get a prize. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So I guess up to 150. Next one's Meowth. So far nothing major, only Growing Energy. Yeah, I think for this series, the energy cards are quite unique. This is a special kind of energy. You can see on top left is this. Dual Blade. It's quite a cool Pokemon actually. Spewpa. I used to have a Spewpa deck because it's very easy to build up, but he doesn't hit hard. Okay, Luminosity, Hole Digging Shovel, and ooh, we got hit. Meowth EX. Okay, last ditch card. Wow, that's very long ability. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may use this ability. Okay. Search your deck for a supporter, review it, and put into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than one ability that's last ditch. Okay. Basically is to take out a supporter card. Then 3 energy, 3 colorless energy, 60 damage. Put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. Oh, I guess the idea is to Basically, play him use the ability, then attack and take him out. Quite interesting. Oh, but you must swap him from the bench, because you must put him on the bench and he use this. After that, you need to bring him up to active, attack, then take him out. Okay. Quite interesting. This is our first hit. Hopefully not the only hit. Yeah. Previously, my ETB was chosen by my friend because he collected on my behalf. And he also has his own ETB, so he has to decide which ETB to pass to me. So because of that, I guess fortunately or unfortunately for him, he passed me the one with the Pikachu SAR. Okay, SIR. I mean, these kind of things can't be controlled. So I don't really like to pick when I buy things for people, especially when I'm buying the same things. Okay, Tyron. Ooh, we got a hit. Then Danny. It's very cute. It's an AR. Tino generator. Wow. Choose basic thunder energy, lightning energy cards from your discard pile up to the amount of energy attached to all of your opponents' Pokemon. And attach them to your lightning Pokemon in any way you like. Thunder shock, flip a coin. If hits, your opponent active Pokemon is not paralyzed. Okay. This tier generator is quite interesting. It's to build up. And we got rock energy. Nice. For rock energy, oh, it's a very nice art. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides fighting energy. Prevents all effects of attacks used by opponent Pokemon done to the fighting Pokemon. Wow. Existing effects are not removed. Damage is not in fact. Okay. So basically, if they try to stun you or inflict status, I guess. Okay, let's leave our first hit. I mean second hit. I forgot EX's hits. Yeah. Then he's like the Pikachu of that generation. Yeah. I think Pokemon does try to release a Pikachu equivalent in each series. Like for Gen 3 got Blasto and Minun, then Gen 2, okay, Gen 2 I think only got Pichu, so they they introduce baby Pokemon for Pikachu. Yeah. Gen 4 I can't remember who is it. Yeah. Isn't that neat? Danny. Yeah. Okay, we got Clefairy. Yeah. Apologies about butchering. I never really pay attention to their names sometimes, especially for the newer generation. Okay, got a basic water, Clefairy, Furfrou, Antique Jaw Fossil. Wow, this is very complicated. It's an item with the ability. Play this card as if it were 60 HP basic Pokemon. This Pokemon can't be affected by any special conditions and can't retreat. At any time during your turn, you may discard this card from play. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon do 30 less damage. Okay, I guess it's just a build up because from the Fossil you turn to Tyran. Evolves in Tyran, yep. Interesting to see an item being treated as a Pokemon. Yeah. Ooh, Core Memory. The Mega Zygarde EX these cards attached to can use the attack on this card. Ooh, Joe Buster. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. 350 damage. I think it's bound to one hit kill a lot. Okay, we got Gengar, Luxray, and Chien-Pao. Quite interesting Pokemon. Okay, down to our last 3 packs. Can we pull any more hits? Currently we have 2 hits, which is, I mean, not too bad. Previously I think we got 3 or 4 hits, so it's around there. But since it's loose packs, right, since it's not from booster box. No guarantees. There's a chance that you may get nothing, I guess. Yeah, I could be wrong. Then let me know if that's true. Okay, got Drapion, Fletching, and Hornage. Ooh, we got a Zygarde EX. Nice. It's quite cool. But this one gives 3 prize cards, so you can't afford to get knockout. Knockout 2 and you lose instantly. So 3 fighting energy, Gaia Wave, 200 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Oh, interesting. Okay. Nullifying 0. Wow, 5 fighting. For each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If hits, this attack does 150 damage to that Pokemon. For each of them, to that Pokemon. Whoa. Oh, so you can hit like all of your opponent. Oh, that's quite interesting. Oh, but the weakness is grass. Okay, still quite decent here, I would say. Like rainbow effects. One of the better EXs. There are some EXs which I didn't really enjoy the foil effect. This one has like some effort, some texturing. So yeah, so, interesting. Okay, down to our last 2 packs. We have 3 hits really. I think that's about the average really. Since technically a 30 booster box, 30 pack booster box gives about 8 to 10 hits, I guess. It's around there. That's about 9 packs. Judge. It's a good card. Volcanion, Naveen, Chien-Pao. Is this a foil? Yep. Rocky Energy and Tyrantrum. This evolves from Tyrant. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached, it gets plus 150. Ooh, 330. It's not even an EX. Then it gives 1 price. Interesting. So he only has 1 move. Right, Havoc. Fighting and colorless. Flip a coin until you get tears. For each hit, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Oh, you can burn your opponent's card. It's quite interesting. I'll attach a special energy and 1 other energy. Probably Rocky Energy, so he gets lesser damage. No, so that he doesn't get affected by the opponent's effects. Okay, interesting. And you get 330 HP. It's quite a good card. Down to our last pack. Can we get SIR? Let's find out. So fun. I really enjoy opening ETBs. It's a more affordable version as compared to booster boxes, because booster boxes go for I think $300 roughly, yeah, or 200 plus USD lah. So yeah, this one I mean lesser hits is skilled, but there's a fun to it, I guess. Rosa's Encouragement. Vivi. Stays in place 60, 120 damage. Okay, but 1 energy. Once you return, you may use this ability. Your opponent shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom. If they put any cards on the bottom of their deck, this way they draw 4 cards. Ooh, that's quite interesting. Messes your opponents who's building stuff. Okay, got Potion. And our last hit of today is... wait. Damage count. Okay. I think we got a hit. Cannon Flame and... ooh, we got a Meowth. No, is it damage? Nope. Got a Meowth SR. It's very nice. Yeah, I saw the foil effect through. So this is probably our main hit. We got a total of 4 hits. Quite decent, I guess. Considering hits are not guaranteed, you may just get, EXs or ARs or whatnot. In fact, we got one AR, two EXs. Not bad. So for today we got 4 hits. Got this very nice Zygarde EX. Now I feel like building a Zygarde deck. It's probably expensive. Then Danny? I always pronounce Danny. Danny, I guess. Very cute full art. Meowth EX and a Meowth EX SR Super Rare version. Quite a decent hit for today. Yeah. I mean, could be better, could be worse, but yeah, it's quite fun. Probably, yeah, I'll look towards the Zygarde there, I guess. Oh, they also have this Tyrant. So I'll open and sleeve it. Yeah, it's just, I think, the dividers. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you like what I do, do give a like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye.